you're young, and I put up L.A. like this, just no gang sign, just the two letters. I thought that I was hard because
you got that bag on.
I got that bag on. They messaged me saying, "Hey, who do you think you are?" Claiming that you're this and that, and I'm like, and I thought, me thinking that, I'm like, this fucking dude, this is just some dude behind a.
So you're like, what's up?
Yes. Come at me, yada yada, blah blah blah.
He pressured you.
Homie straight up said, "Hey, I know you and your mom and your brother and your little sister and your as." And I was like,
he had you lined up. He knew the whole.
And I was like, you can say that about anybody.
Wow.
People got siblings and shit.
You can say everything about it. This is normal.
And then welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff Depenia, a.k.a. Owa Fitz, a.k.a. we out here. Good to see you fucking again, Sam.
Out here in the studio, in the place.
In the studio,
thanks
in the place
to Jason, thanks to Jesus for being out here shooting this episode. But thanks mostly to you guys for tuning in, for constantly following us. Again, I hear people saying, "Hey, when's the next podcast coming out?" I appreciate that.
Like, I appreciate that.
Sometimes
you keep
we
us
do
motivated.
this. Exactly. I feel like sometimes we do this just because we want to do this.
We want to hang out. But
yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
Honestly, like people have been wanting another episode.
Yeah. And I love that you guys are like, "Oh, I love this, I love that," and I appreciate that. Send, like we always say, send your questions, send your comments, send whatever you guys want to us to talk about.
Hey, look, even talk shit in the comments.
I
Give your
love
opinion in the comments. Like,
I feel like we're good with
criticism,
constructive criticism.
It's not even. Sometimes it might not even be criticism. Just talk your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's your opinion. Let it go, son. Fire it off.
You know what I mean? But thank you for following us. If you're not following us already, at Lucky Specialists on YouTube.
We gotta
like, subscribe.
We got a fucking
a TikTok. We got TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. All of that we'll throw up on our Instagram. But how you been, man?
I've been good, bro.
How have you been this week? It's been cold. It's been raining.
Cold. It's that California cold, or at least that SoCal cold.
Yeah.
It's cold in the morning. It's cold at night.
I feel like it's fucking cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Can I complain? Can I not complain?
It was like 39 degrees at like 6 a.m. the other day.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold.
There was ice on my windshield. And
yeah.
I mean, that sounds like complaint to most people. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that SoCal cold. We'll take that L. I like it. Yeah, but I will say, you know what? It's that holiday season.
Yeah.
And I'm just not motivated to do shit.
I
just feel it gets really dark early.
Yes.
And I'm just like, God damn, like, can I just get off at like 2 and just like go drink?
Do nothing
for
the rest of the year?
For real.
No,
like,
I get you for sure.
I'm like really like tuned out. Like at this point, like I feel very... Obviously, no. Like you have to like keep it going, but like my soul is telling me to turn off.
You know what? Just cool off, just chill, kick it. What's random? What's one of your favorite things of, I guess, the holidays? Christmas coming up. It's cold. It's good getting out. You know, like
chilling indoors, watching a movie. Straight up,
just watch a movie. But we were watching a podcast the other day, or listening to a podcast. A favorite Christmas, if you even have it, Christmas alcoholic drink, beverage. If you have it, you know, some people like eggnog, some people like that spiced cider and shit like that, you know.
That Christmas cocktail. I remember, I don't know if you remember, Jason, that one time, or you were, I think you were there,
we were all
too.
There. Yeah.
And Jesus is there too. We did that, like, everybody make
best cocktail to make.
That was kind of fun.
That was dope.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
We should probably do that again. You
won,
right?
No, I got second place.
Who won? Who won?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
Did I?
I don't even remember the cocktails, to be honest. We were just drinking.
They were spicy. They had some cinnamon,
everyone did their thing.
And shit.
Honestly, that was a good theme party.
Dope.
I'm down to actually do that again sometime.
Let's do it.
That was pretty cool.
Pretty soon.
But like, here's the thing though. I don't even remember. Like, because we're all doing just random cocktails. It wasn't necessarily like Christmas themed. It was like whoever makes the best. To be. Yeah, it was like the best cocktail.
Like we talked about in Thanksgiving. You said like panes or something that you like. It might not be a traditional fucking Thanksgiving thing, but you know what I mean. Like, so maybe some people like a michelada during the.
There's nothing better than a perfect michelada. Straight up, a perfect michelada is. And that's what you did. That I do remember that drink. He like put me on to like that good michi. Like I was like, damn,
good amount of acidity.
He did it that year. He did it.
Yeah.
But like that good michi's good. But in terms of like holiday drink, the other day I did something really weird.
Right.
Not really weird, but it was like, like sometimes people forget about like hot cocktails, right? Like you drink it with some tea or some coffee or like something. So I put eggnog in coffee.
Ooh.
It was not good.
Oh, okay.
I think I needed
Did it curdle?
I think I needed more like sweetness like on top of it.
Okay.
I just kind of did it quick. It wasn't like measured right. Like it was just like we were drinking coffee at work, and then we had eggnog in the fridge with alcohol. I was like,
it's a slow day.
I was like, shit, I'm a portion. And then I did, but it was like it like hit me. It hit me, but like it didn't taste good.
Have you ever had an Irish coffee?
No, I have not.
Not me either. I mean, do you know what it is?
No.
It's coffee with Jameson in it.
That sounds fire.
Just to start your day.
That sounds fire, dude.
Right? I mean, I don't know. Look it up. Fact check me. But I feel, as I remember, it's whiskey or Irish whiskey with coffee in the morning. I like that.
Does it have to be in the morning? It could be in the afternoon.
It could be in the afternoon. It could be in the middle of the night. But I feel like right in the morning, you have nothing to do.
Especially right now with the holidays.
On a Sunday. Out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Fuck a mimosa. We're doing an Irish coffee. We're doing
Irish coffee just to start with a little bit of a croissant. Fuck with it.
Dude. No, that sounds good. I mean, that's the only type of... Obviously, eggnog. People do a lot of eggnog and they put... What do they put?
Rompope.
What's rompope?
That's eggnog.
Tell the people.
No, it's like eggnog.
Oh, is it really?
Eggnog.
It's the same thing?
No, yeah, it's the same thing.
So is it rum? Rum's the one that's...
Yeah, rum is in that eggnog that makes it, you know what I mean? And then they also have, what's that? It's called ponche, but they have fucking tequila in that.
Yep, ponche.
And it's all hot.
Ponche's good.
I feel like you get drunker or you get a lot. Hot. Yeah, because it's hot. Like you're sipping on that, you're drinking it, you feel like you're just having a tea, and then you're fucked up.
Ponche's good. I forgot about ponche. Yeah. Ponche's fire.
It'd be nice right here, just warmed up. That right now. You know what I mean? If you guys make good ponche, holler.
If you guys have a cocktail themed party, invite me. I'll come in with a new concoction. I don't know what. I
went to CPK yesterday at Topanga Mall, and we had some drinks. We were chilling there.
Shout out to Monique. She drinking again.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, we out there. We're having fun, but we had our pizza. We had our salad. And we're already done, and we're sitting at the bar, and the bartender's making this drink in this like jar, right? And she pours 2 whole fucking bottles of wine. I'm like, all right, okay, what sangria maybe?
That's what I was about to say.
Right. And then she puts a shit ton of Remy Martin.
Damn, like, okay, that's still sangria possibly.
Oh, really? I never known that cognac was in sangria.
Yeah, they do that or champagne.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 2. They do the sangria with the champagne or the sangria with like some type of cognac or some shit.
Okay, well, it ended up being sangria, and they put up some like syrups and some juices and orange juice and shit. And I asked like, what are you making? And she said, I'm making this certain sangria that they have on their menu. And she's like, you want to try some?
No, because I think CPK has the Hennessy sangria.
It's a Remy Martin.
Yeah, because people do that. It's like I've had like Hennessy and sangria. Yeah. I'm like, damn,
it's dope. It's good.
Fucked up off 1 cup.
Yeah, I know. We had a little taster, and I was like, I could get fucked. I could probably call the Uber right now.
It's like someone call the Uber. Ready to go home.
In this rain.
In this rain, bro. Honestly, I love the rain. I need more rain in Southern California. Let's just let it pour.
I had people. I had a friend of mine tell me that they had somebody come through and said that they're from Seattle and like, oh, this is this is a sunny day. And we're like, fuck you, dude.
That's depressing. Please move from Seattle.
Oh, this is light
Look,
weather.
I like
this
Seattle.
is shorts. You know what? We all die out here if we don't know how to drive.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Seattle's one of my favorite cities in the United States. I love Seattle. Vibe is cool. It's a different vibe, like, and just the weather's part of it.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of part of it. So, but I would never live there.
Right.
Like never. I like visiting. Like honestly, it's
like-
one of the places that I would always want to go to. I've been in it like 3 or 4 times. I'd go again.
Like Riverside.
No, it's not like Riverside.
You know,
dude.
you visit and you just don't live there.
Riverside. I don't even want to visit. Bro. I want to school there for 5 years, bro. I ain't trying to go again, bro. I don't even want to visit. And I'm glad none of my homies live there anymore, so I have no excuse to visit. No, Seattle's actually a place that you want to go.
Yeah,
Like, it's a nice place.
Check it out.
And it's like, you know, it's one of those places they have a nice little, like, kind of like this lake in the middle of the city, and then it's like close to the Pacific Ocean. It has this, like, it's good.
I want to check out Vancouver. I heard Vancouver's chill.
I'd go to Vancouver too. I've never been there. It's
Naming
really close.
cities out here and shit.
Straight up.
You know?
Favorite city.
Oh, I like that one. If you would look back, just throw one out there. If you would look back at your timeline, if you would look back at your MySpace, if you open it up, and if it's still alive there, when you would originally put those things up, and you had your top 6 or top 5.
I want to know who my last top 6 was. Like,
You know what I
before
mean?
like everyone just left the platform, I want to know who in like 09 and 10 I considered my top 6, bro. My dogs, bro.
You know what I mean? Who was there for me?
Who made the cut? You know what I'm saying?
Who saw their faces up there?
Who saw their faces?
Yeah, we don't know.
That was a
Only
special
Tom knows.
time. Only
Yeah.
Tom knows. Come on, give me my password, bro.
Let me see.
Or like, see, I'm mad at myself because I made my profile private,
Right.
And now I just can't go and like get my pictures. So I'm like
just forgot.
punishing myself
Right.
at this point. Like it's like, fuck. Because I've looked up my profile and it's still there with the picture that I had when I went to Washington, D.C. for a senior class trip. And I'm like kissing the Washington Monument, like straight up. It's like the Washington, like Paris, right? Like it's like the Washington Monument. It's like right there. I'm kissing it, right? I'm like, I want that picture though. I need that one.
I need these receipts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
man.
I want to see the girls who
remind you
liked
who you
me
were.
back then.
Yeah, right?
Who was fucking with me back then?
Who put those comments out there like, hey, cutie,
oh wait,
what's
09,
up?
10, what's up?
What's up, cutie? Wish I was Washington.
Look into my messages and shit. No, that'd be cringe. No, the messages.
That's what I'm saying.
The messages will be cringe. MySpace messages. Sorry to all the women that I messaged you at like 12 when I was barely learning how to drink.
Hey, speaking of,
I was like, yo, hit me up. She's like, fucking has a husband at that point. So you know you like me.
did you ever net bang?
Nah, I was never a net banger, bro. I removed myself from those internet street activities.
Right. So as a young child, and I love that the haters came after me in the ghost stories, and this is another one for them.
I know, damn, they clapping back at you. They're like, you capping, bro.
I'll give you another cat.
Because this is the thing. Was that on the TikTok or was that on the YouTube?
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. Someone told Sam he was capping about the about the fucking Exorcist shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Come on a podcast, bro. Come on a podcast. Tell him he's capping in person, bro.
We got to see it. Anyways, speaking of net banging, I was on a young.
And you were net banging.
I was not net banging.
No, I'm talking to that person.
I was on the internet, young, maybe like sophomore in high school.
Ooh, the early years
Of MySpace, you know what I mean, guys. You know, wearing the hat. It was during that
You were
time
into
of
the hat
Ti
to
to
the
the
side.
side, a little bit off, falling off. You know, got the jerseys, maybe a little something.
Dipset Ti mixture.
Exactly, a little something. You know, and then I you know, you're young, and I put up L.A. like this, just no gang sign, just the two letters. I thought that I was hard because
And you got net bagged on.
I got net banged on. Damn. But for real though,
By a Southsider.
18th Street.
Damn, Southside too.
Yeah,
they're part of the crew.
Yeah. No, crazy. They messaged me saying, "Hey, who do you think you are?" Claiming that you're this and that, and I'm like, and I thought, me thinking that, I'm like, this fucking dude. This is just some dude behind a.
So you're like, what's up?
Yes. Come at me, yada yada, blah blah blah. You don't even know this shit.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta dip your toe in the water though. It's like maybe this dude,
takes a little
maybe
bit.
This dude is net banging, so that means he's fake. So maybe I gotta net bang back. Maybe I gotta see what the pressure is. What's the pressure?
Exactly. So,
but he pressured you.
He pressured me. Homie straight up said, "Hey, I know you and your mom and your brother and your little sister and your as." And I was like,
he had you lined up. He knew the whole.
And I was like, you could say that about anybody. Wow. People got siblings and shit.
You could say everything about it. This is normal.
And then when he started saying things about my dad's profession,
damn,
I was just like, okay, someone knows me here.
Someone knows exactly who I am.
You bitch, bro. Like anything. Like I just try to end.
So
what
happened? You just.
So I as you guys all know, I used to live really close to the school I went to, right?
Yeah.
Across the street, actually. Yeah. I was walking home one day late after fucking around.
Damn, they ran up on you like that,
bro. You know where Pizzasaurus Rex was?
Shout out to Pizzasaurus Rex.
Shout out to Pizza.
Delicious pizza.
It's the greatest pizza in the valley.
Hey, shout out.
It's still there for sure.
The only. Side note, it's the only business that's actually stayed there besides that liquor store.
For real.
Pizzasaurus Rex and a liquor store have stood the test of time.
So they pull up to the liquor store and Pizzasaurus Rex. They come out. I'm looking at the dude. I'm like, damn, that dude looks familiar or something. Oh, and his profile picture, he had him just like this, and he had 1 and 8 tattoos.
That's a hard ass tattoo.
You know what I mean? And then I'm this is something you could pull off the internet. You know what I mean? That's like we were talking about earlier. You could just pull. Just the internet was just a wild west out there.
Shit,
you know what I mean?
You could definitely pull up some 8th Street tattoos up in the Wild West. Interesting.
You could be anybody and anybody back then. It was the wild west, and just puts there. He comes out, puts his elbows up on the thing, and I'm like, oh damn.
No, he put his elbows up in front of you like that?
Yeah, on the car, and I'm just like. This is not a good. This is not good.
This is bad. This is the internet into real life.
This became real life. I quit. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
That real pressure.
No, and I started running straight to my apartment.
Smart.
Run across this, get in. Like they started running across the street. Also, luckily my apartment building that at the time had. A security guard that had hired a security guard at the time this shit was going on, and he just stopped in and stuff, and I just never heard from that again. Yeah. Hopefully I don't now that I put myself on there.
that dude's grown up. He's off it too.
I apologize for throwing.
That dude's weird for being mad at this though. This.
I live in Los Angeles County, dude.
Yeah, come on, bro. This is I
can't do San Fernando Valley.
This is a unifying statement. This is a unifying statement. It's Los Angeles.
If we could bring you on and just talk
we'll
about
all
it.
do this together. We'll hold hands. Eat some Pizzasaurus Rex, bro.
Just sit there, eat some Pizzasaurus Rex. Haven't sponsored by Pizzasaurus Rex.
No, that dude was out of line, bro. Even mad years later, out of line.
No, they said a lot of things that are not family friendly. Because once they caught up, and I just closed the gate, and that's why the security guard knew I was there. I was part of the attendants,
but that's the thing. Sometimes the shit that you say online will
get to you in real
life. That happens a lot. It happens. I feel it's probably happened to me. For sure, it's happened to you.
For sure,
it is for sure fucking happening to Kanye West right now, bro.
Oh,
straight up, bro. Segue God. I mean, if you say you love Hitler, I mean, shit, that's gonna follow you in real life.
It's going to take everybody and anybody to listen to that.
And the thing is that what I love about it, what I love about just Kanye saying all this shit is like, dude, this dude, like, this is a hot take right now, but this dude is like trying, like in his like thought process, I don't even know, but like he's like live action role playing, like trying to be like a Christian, bro.
Right.
Like he's
trying to use God and religion
like first, bro. And like honestly, like this fool is so egotistical that like he thinks he's Jesus.
Right. No.
Right. So he's like, I'm gonna get crucified in the public eye right now.
And then that's what he thinks is a symbol.
That's what he thinks is happening, bro. Kanye doesn't do things like just like not calculated and planned, bro. You don't become a billionaire, not in a great designer, not being calculated and planned out. Right. Like he's doing it, and like he might be insane and he's wrong for sure. Like no one's looking at him like that, but like he's so egotistical that he's like on this like fuck it, cancel. Like he's like everybody's talking about cancel culture. I'm gonna get canceled and I'm gonna get crucified in the public eye, right? Like this is what Jesus would do, right? It's like, bro, like that's not how that shit works. Like
you can't use religion. I mean, that's what people have seen cults as. You know what I mean? Like use religion and people's feelings towards that for your greater purpose or message.
It's like if you say some stupid shit, it's still stupid shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say. Like, like it's still fucking stupid. And like, if you want to, that's the type of shit. Like you can be like, oh, I guess, like, yeah, Jesus would have forgiven Hitler. I'm sure he would have. If you believe in Jesus, and you're a Christian, like you would for sure say Jesus would have forgiven Hitler, right? Because like if he would have, like if we're talking about that Christian shit, like and Hitler was like, Jesus forgive me, like he would have, right? It's like that's how that's supposed to work, right? But he's fucking tripping. Like that's not.
This is not the platform or the place for him to like, or not. I don't know.
No, it's just not like coherent. It's not like it's not coming from the right place.
No, it's
like, he's coming from this egotistical place. Like you're going.
He's trying to bring the attention to himself.
Yeah, it's not about Jesus. It's not about forgiveness. It's not about the people. Like it's about him. Yeah. And it's fucking so transparently like clear. Like to me, like it's like I see to me, it's easy to see the game he's playing. And it's like if you fall for that, like here's the thing, the people that are attaching themselves to him, it's like Nick Fuentes, who's like a fucking straight up like racist, like right wing dude. And it's like, and I'm not one to be quick to call people racist, but like straight up he is. And like fucking Milo Yiannopoulos, attaching a dude who was straight up played out. This is like 2016 shit. Like dudes who are like hot at that moment and now they're nothing, attaching themselves to him. Candace Owens, fucking all these other like right wing type of like talking heads, just attach. But why? Not because they fuck with Ye, but because they know
he's a popular thing going on right now.
Exactly. So it's like, come on, bro. You're attaching the people who are attaching themselves to you are fucking just weirdo sharks. Yeah, they're just riding the wave, and it's sad, bro. Because Kanye is like one of my favorite artists of all time. Still is. I'm not the one to stop listening to somebody. Just
music and their art is different. It's separate from the person. You know what I mean? Like,
I think so too. But Kanye, to me, like the whole shit I just said, like to me, I feel like he's trying to do some weird like performance art. Like he's like doing some weird like he's kind of bringing his art into real life, which is like. I'm not saying messy. I agree with it. It's just weird. Yeah. It's messy and it's strange. Like, and it sucks because I'm a huge Kanye fan. And it's like,
for sure.
Damn, like, what are you doing, bro?
Just out there, just saying some bullshit, you know?
Just straight up. Like, just crazy bullshit. If you go on Alex Jones and you sound like the crazy motherfucker,
there's a problem there.
There's a problem here, bro. Yeah. There's some, you know. I hope he gets it straight away, but it doesn't seem like it. But and the thing is, what it doesn't help is that, you know, they are closing his bank accounts and they are like doing shit to like take him away from his pieces and his art, and now he's getting sued for all this money. It's like So that just inflames shit. I feel like it's like this weird, like, every stereotype is being played out in like real time. Right. It's just like he's talking shit about the Jews. He's saying some weird ass like Hitler loving shit. And it's like they're banning him because it's like, yeah, because he's saying some weird shit. But at the same time, like you're almost like confirming what he's saying, which is like crazy. It's like, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's this weird thing. Like, he's getting shut off from like all these different avenues, and it's because like, of what he's saying. Right. But what he's saying is about this certain group of people, and he's getting shut off at the same time. Kyrie too, right? But at the same time, Amazon doesn't take the movie off, right? It's like Kyrie like posts a picture of a movie, but the movie itself doesn't get taken out. And the position that Amazon takes is like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because we're like pro free speech and like this is what it is. So that's really convenient to me. Like, to me, that's Amazon coming to a good lawyer and then telling them like what to say. Like, it's weird to me. It's a weird, everything right now is really weird.
A freedom of speech to me at the end of the day comes with, do you have the responsibility and logic to have that freedom? Freedom comes with the responsibility, right? Because sometimes, on the internet, we're going to say sometimes we all say some stupid shit in our brains, but doesn't mean you have to put it on the internet for everybody to say. Yes, it's there, but do you have to put it there? No, you don't. So that's why people with the responsibility and the logic have filters to be like, nah, I'm not putting that shit out there. You know what I mean? Like, I agree. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
everyone has to filter themselves. Like, I filter myself, like, to a certain extent, but at the same time, like, I'm not on Kanye and Kyrie's side, but I also think it's like one of those things where it's like they're talking about a specific thing and then it's actually happening, but we're just going to throw them under the bus because they said some foul shit, and they did say some foul shit. Right. But then everything that they're saying is actually happening.
Right.
So it's like, it's weird. Like, it's kind of weird. Like,
it is kind of weird. I mean, I don't really know.
To me, like, I just feel like it's just something strange. Like, and Kyrie's dumb. Like, to me, that whole documentary that he posted up is stupid. It's literally stupid. Like, it's nothing that's going to educate you at all. Like, that shit is dumb. That shit is not coherent. That shit is not saying anything that is going to educate you in any type of way. Like, this shit is stupid. Like, flat out. What Kanye's saying is stupid. But then it's, to me, when I get, like, a weird, like, red flag, weird, like, feeling in my head is when they're saying some clearly stupid shit. Like, some clearly, like, out-of-pocket shit. But then at the same time, they're getting their endorsements revoked, and they're getting all this shit revoked, and then their bank accounts are getting shut down. I feel like
because we're in a time that those things happen. Like, cancel culture is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, whether it be people have been canceled and have other sponsorships taken for other shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We could go on and on all day long about what it could be and what it could not be, but at the end of the day, it's some stupid shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, they're saying some out of pocket shit. It's just like they're literally, it's like confirming it in a way. Right. That's kind of how I feel. It's like, and I don't agree with what they're saying, but it's like, goddamn, like, they're saying this out of pocket shit and then it's actually happening.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like, so, like, are they full of shit? I think they are full of shit. Right. But it's like, what are you setting the tone as? Because people are really vulnerable to, like, propaganda. They're very vulnerable to, like, because people don't have the time to, like, look at shit and like research shit. Right. And, like, no one has the time. So it's like, you're not very
time or interest.
Everyone's very vulnerable to that. So it's like, if you're like just scrolling through your timeline, and then you see like Kanye saying some weird shit, but then they're closing his bank accounts, and Kyrie posting a weird ass pic, but then Amazon doesn't get punished. It's like, you're gonna think some crazy shit. Like, you're gonna be like, why isn't Amazon getting punished? And then Amazon comes with the shield of, we could platform whatever because we are pro free speech.
Right.
So is the bank not pro free speech? Like, what are we, like, what's it like this? It's weird to me. It's like, who are we giving this like something to hold on to, like that free speech holding on to, like this raft, right? Like who are we giving that raft to and who are we not? We're giving it to Amazon, but not to Kyrie?
Yeah.
Like
as a public? Yeah, for
like
sure.
to me, it's like, oh, Amazon could hide behind it because it's like, oh, like we could just like, yeah, it's on there, but like we just give it's free speech. It's like I agree with that, by the way. They shouldn't take it off. But it's like, why is Kyrie getting punished for posting something?
When somebody has it.
And he posted something. He just posted something. Amazon's not just posting something. They're selling it.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, it's like, okay, I'm not mad at for Amazon for selling it. But if you're going to punish Kyrie.
Then punish Amazon.
Or yeah, something. I don't know. Like, they're making profit from that shit.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm okay with that because
Kyrie loses millions of dollars while
Amazon doesn't lose shit.
Continues to make money.
And they're actually the one platforming that shit.
Right.
So it's like,
hey,
it's something to think about.
Yeah,
like, it's
sure.
just something that to me, it's easy. I'm actually pro them carrying it. But like, for the record, I think it's fine that they carry that movie.
Right.
Like, I don't really give a fuck. Right. But also, why is Kyrie in trouble? Because he posted a picture. Like, Amazon's actually literally selling the film.
Right.
Like, but I don't know.
And that's how it.
Amazon really here with the Amazon slinging. Shout out to that guy, bro. I need his name, bro. Who's the guy?
Your favorite ex-boyfriend.
Fuck.
No,
Damn.
yeah, that's his your favorite. I mean,
is it really?
If he wants to come on, I'm down.
Hey,
bro.
shout out to your favorite ex-boyfriend. He needs to come on, bro.
He's my favorite ex-boyfriend.
And you could do.
And yeah, you could.
You could just honestly just talk.
Like that's dope as fuck. Like creating a whole genre off of listening. You know what I mean? You gotta have and then they have the some of the like some good beats in the back.
Dude, the beat
like,
is good. The producer got something going on, and like I said, he just has a girl shaking her ass. He's like chilling with the bitches, and and then there's just a girl just bouncing cheeks. I'm like, you know what? You're right, bro. I'm with that.
I hear the talking about. She tried to hit me with
like, hey, they got that church bell in the background. Dum dum dum.
You're just like, damn, bro. I gotta put my head down, bro.
I gotta go to church for this.
We in the presence of royalty, bro.
Yo.
Doom, doom, doom.
And she wanted her to hit that. Dope. I love it.
Next time I'm gonna be like, yo, it's your boy.
It's your boy Jeff.
It's your boy Jeff and Rock.
No, we gotta talk about Chet. Nah.
It's boy. Because this is the thing.
No,
we're on the time.
We have to. No, we have to.
We on
Jeff.
the timeline shit, and we're feeling really timeline involved.
We're feeling
right now.
very loose.
This
podcast is just going off the rails, and we're just gonna let it
This
fly.
is the goat of the timeline.
Big up the whole island massive. It's your boy Chet coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want to me father Tom Hanks presenting in a watch soon forward come. Big up.
I need.
And if you guys don't know, and we're gonna have it right here somewhere. Look, I'm making the job harder for Jason. Right here. I'm not right here.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. We need Guy and Chet Hogan just a battle just like that. Like he's gonna be like, and dirty one now, your boy Chet
and Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden smoking meth in the corner, bro. It's
just
fine, bro.
It.
It's chill, bro.
We're gonna have your favorite ex-boyfriend, Chet Hanks.
Chet Hanks and Hunter Biden smoking meth in the
all
corner,
in the same.
all on the same podcast. It's gonna be cool, bro.
Damn.
Good vibes, bro.
This is gonna get more views than that No Jumper video when they fight each other.
That shit was crazy. Almighty Suspect and Kelpie. What the fuck?
No, we gotta get those views with that
would be the grab.
That'd
be the grab, bro. He would come through. I bet.
Oh yeah,
I feel like he would 100% come through. And just like you could freestyle live, right? Like you could like literally perform live. Like
I'll try to come up with a beat, and you'll rap on that. Nah,
does he have an AI picture though?
An AI picture. Damn, have you seen those?
This week was crazy with those, bro. What happened, bro? Why did that blow up all of a sudden, bro?
Because people just like to mess with the
algorithm, bro.
Yeah.
I need that algorithm to
Lambda is learning about everybody.
Lambda is fucking up the algorithm.
Skynet is real, everyone.
Hey, you're gonna be in the metaverse with your face on that shit, and you're gonna be selling cigarettes with your beautiful face. That's not actually how you look.
Right. There's gonna be a sentient out there with your face on the face there.
But it's fine. You know what? You do what you do.
I guess so. I guess. Have you seen all these VR things? These people playing like football on there, or playing like poker, or like if you're actually playing against somebody across the world and shit. Like,
no,
it's real nowadays. You know what I mean? Like,
that's cool.
I was thinking the other day, like, I feel old as shit, and I'm only 31 years old. But I look back and I think when I was like 12, 13 years old. And we had those Nokias or those fucking sidekicks and shit.
Ah, the sidekick.
You know what I mean? Like, if that year-old me, 13-year-old me, would time travel to here and see my iPhone, would I fucking blow my mind? Because I have a tablet or a little thing that has the internet.
Your mind would
without
be blown.
loading. You know what I mean? Like,
stupid.
Like
blown.
I feel like, and that might. I was telling somebody that like that's a very like high thing of you to say. I'm like, I guess so, but
no, but your mind would be blown. Like it's like middle school me with this bullshit right here.
Right.
It's like what's happening right
You know what I mean? Like
and I could look at rotten.com on this, bro.
Damn.
And that's just be like fucking glass
God.
jars and anuses. Dude, that shit was a Wild West. Please let's not go back there. I'm glad the internet has evolved beyond that weird, crazy shit.
I'm glad.
I hope the kids
don't even look at them there. Let's not even talk about that. No.
.com. All right, should we take a break?
Let's do it. All right. We'll be right back after this one.
I know I was rooting for the Celtics against the Warriors. I will say that because you know what's a traditional rivalry? SoCal versus NorCal. I'll say that. Let's just fucking And he said it. He's gonna get net bagged on. He's got net bagged for someone from Maricopa. Oh my God. It's gonna be crazy out here. We love you out there in the day too. Don't trip.
We love you out there.
Yeah. Either way, but yeah, no, this is the thing. It's easy for me to.
Welcome back, guys. Unlucky specialist Sam Torres.
Your boy.
Back on the podcast, back in the studio.
I had to do it. I was gonna forget next week.
You were. I'm so glad you did. Your boy. And we were talking about.
Right. About drinking some.
During the break, a little beer talk. It's always a good time to talk about.
See, this is the thing. I brought
alcoholic beverages.
I brought this beer to drink for myself today. Hollow
just
double
by himself.
IPA. Yeah, I know. I was being selfish because Sam inspired me last week, and he had his own cool little beer. I was like, I ain't gonna do that.
You're gonna bring something.
No, but this is the thing though.
Yeah,
our IP because it says obviously
India.
I always knew that it was like India Pale Ale, right? It's like the IPA. Like I want to know. Are they in India, or is it just a
Indian pails,
or is it like a British like fucking thing because
like,
they colonized India, so they just knew that it's India Pale Ale? I don't know, man.
That's a good question.
I just want to know.
I'd like to find out the answers to that as well myself.
Because there's nothing better to me than a good IPA or a good double IPA.
Let's say you've had a really rough day at work today, Jeff. You know what I mean? You just really put in that hard work. It's 6 o'clock.
I just feel a lot of things on my shoulders.
A lot of things on your shoulders. It's Thursday, so you don't feel so bad. You know what I mean?
I'm ready to kick back.
You kick back. You go to your local bar. What's that first drink you're getting?
Okay. First, like, let's say first drink, like...
first beer. I mean, it doesn't have to be a beer.
No, beer, for sure. I usually like...
Because I feel like,
beer. So, I'm going to go with a fucking... Either a lager. Mm-hmm. First, either a lager or Man, what am I? It's like skipping my brain. It's not an IPA. A pale, just a pale ale.
Just pale ale.
A pale ale. That's what I'm talking about. Either a
Give me
lager.
give the crowd an example of a pale ale, like something you've ordered that's a pale ale.
Man,
Lager.
pale ale.
Lagers usually.
I just had one recently. It was
I
a
know.
Pizza Port pale ale.
Pizza Port.
It was really good. I forgot what exact beer it was from Pizza Port, but it's a Pizza Port pale ale. That shit was fucking bomb. And like, what I will do is that's how I'll do it. Like first beer I'll go, it's like something a little light,
Right.
like a 4 or a 5-er.
Yeah.
And then
Something
maybe
get you
my
there.
second or third, I'm gonna hit the double IPA.
Whoa, the way to double. You just skip the straight IPA.
Because I want either IPA or a double, whatever we got. But I
okay.
want to just like set the fire on.
Right.
I just want to start it.
Just
Let's
wanna
go,
get there.
and then I'll wind down. Maybe I'll have another one and just wind
Let's
down.
go there. I
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying.
I like that.
It's like start slow, hit that peak, come back down.
And I feel like I'm the same way. You know what I mean? I have a lager, a Modelo, or a something
light.
light,
To ease you in.
something to get me into that. You know, hey, we're drinking, we're having a good time, we're drinking beers. What's up? And then I'll have a hazy. I love my hazy
Hazies
IPAs.
are kind of heavy on me lately. Like,
Yeah?
it feels like pretty. I get really full off a hazy for some reason.
I mean, I guess so.
I love hazies, but I've drank them less and less over the years because, like, I drank one and I've noticed recently. That's why I stopped drinking them. I'll still have one, but
Yeah.
I stopped drinking them as much because I feel full after I drink one. I don't like that.
You know what? Which one I just recently had yesterday? It was the Voodoo Ranger IPA by New Belgium.
That's a good one.
Has the smell, that hoppy smell that you get from an IPA, but doesn't have that taste. It's not so heavy. It's not so like
That's
it's
good.
it kind of it's light. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's good but bad because it
That's
kind of will
dangerous.
sneak up on you, and you're like, oh shit, one. Should I have ordered that second one?
No, I had this
Because-
peach flavored IPA a couple of days ago. It was in the
peach flavored.
and the peach is just like really like in your nose and it's like in like your mouth. Pause. Like it's like straight up. and then, but the thing is, it doesn't feel like an IPA.
Right.
Shout out to Riley from Boondocks.
Shout out to Pausing.
Always got a power.
We definitely gotta have a podcast where, and we've been saying this from day one, where we're just sitting here having a buffet of beers and just saying, you know what, be a beer sommelier for the day. Damn,
That
be
shit-
a beer sommelier.
That shit's like
for
gonna
the day.
go like 5 hours and we're just gonna be sloshed.
by minute 30,
Just like, oh, that peach.
because like
IPA.
I like red ales.
Red ales are good.
You know,
One of my favorite beers of all time is White Allagash. Allagash White, I mean. That shit is... I want to go to Maine, Portland, Maine, just to go to that brewery, eat some crabs, and drink that beer.
sounds delicious.
Doesn't it?
Some clam chowder straight from Maine.
That, like, northeast
Ooh.
crab. And then you're drinking that beer, son.
Yo.
You know, they're like coasters literally have Allagash White with crabs. I'm like, I want to frame this.
I want to bathe in this.
Like, where's the butter? Where's the beer? Let's go.
Let's go.
Fucking
I'm with
where's
it.
my cracker at? Like, crack this fucking.
Do you
crab.
like lobster like that?
No, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do like crab and lobster. I've had it really good, but to me, I like shrimp and oysters better.
Oh, for sure.
Shrimp and
Shrimp and oysters are the way to go.
Like,
if you know how to make shrimp, just either raw,
Yeah.
grilled, fried, anyway, and
because
oysters.
crab could sometimes be a little bland.
Yeah, for sure.
Like in
Definitely.
lobster too. Like you got to cook it right in a
and
certain
then you
way.
still gotta get
And
the
you gotta,
butter.
and you have it's work too. Like you gotta crack it, bro. Like it's like you're
I'm
not
lazy. Give it to me now.
Straight up, like shrimp, I'll just suck it off. Pause.
Oyster, suck it down. Pause.
Pause. Slurp it up.
Pause.
No, but yeah, I like oysters and shrimp a little more than crab and lobster. But crab and lobster's good. I've had some good crab and lobster.
I've had some really good oysters, and then I've had some really bad oysters.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't tell them. Don't tell the place. Or actually tell the place.
No,
so they
I'm
don't
not,
go,
you know what?
"Ah!"
I'm not going to tell the place of where I've had a really bad oyster, but I got pretty sick. Anyways,
Damn, you got sick?
yeah. And if we were traveling around the world, it wasn't in Qatar because I'd never been there.
First of all, I don't think you could eat oysters in Qatar, and you for sure can't
Don't
get
they
an
have?
oyster shooter.
Don't they have an ocean? I mean, a sea out there.
They definitely got the sea.
Is an ocean the same thing as a sea?
No, definitely not.
Okay, sorry.
It's close. It like opens up into a sea later. It's like a lake is closed off. A sea is like almost closed off, and it opens.
But wouldn't that be
into
just a
sea.
big river?
Nah, a river is like straight up, like in between, like just it's like it's more like how it looks too. It's like a straight line, and then it closes
But a
off
sea
eventually.
goes into an ocean.
Yeah, sea, like the Mediterranean Sea, like opens up into either the Indian Ocean or the Atlantic. I'm not really sure, but like it basically like it's like it's almost closed off, but then there's like an opening.
I just know how much you love it. I was just fucking with you, Jeff. I just wanted to see how much.
I love geography.
I know.
Don't get me started.
Don't get me started on geography. We'll have a whole podcast on geography.
Don't get me started. I'm feeling warm.
Speaking of geography,
That's how the India Pale Ale got to the Brits, bro.
The most geographical tournament in the world right now.
The World Cup.
The World Cup.
It's in the name.
Damn.
It's literally in the name.
The World Cup. Coupe
How about
du Monde.
geography?
La Copa del Mundo.
The Coup de Monde.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It going on. We were talking about it last podcast. We had our picks. We were barely in the group stages.
Now we're in the
my beloved
summer.
Mexico is now out. USA is out. Because after Mexico was out, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna have some haters out there, especially my own kid, my brother. He's gonna be mad that I say no. My brother,
gotta root for the USA,
say
man.
that I was rooting for the USA. He's like, you can't be Mexican and a fan of Mexican football. And
Yeah, no,
be
the thing is,
a
Mexico and the USA have like a real
No.
traditional rivalry,
Yeah.
right?
It's
And
like
this-
no, and it's true. It's kind of being like a Laker fan and then
Yeah.
kind of rooting for the Celtics. To win.
exactly. It is a little bit like that, but this is
Like
the
you
thing.
were last week.
I mean, I know
Anyways.
that I was rooting for the Celtics against the Warriors. I will say that because you know what's the
You were.
traditional rivalry? SoCal versus NorCal. I'll say that. Let's just fucking.
Sureños no things.
He said it. He's gonna get net bagged on. He's gonna net bag for someone from Maricopa.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be crazy out here. We love you out there in the day too. Don't trip.
We love you out there.
Yeah. Either way, but yeah, no, this is the thing. It's easy for me to root for the USA because like I'm from El Salvador,
Right.
So I don't have that like Mexico and the USA in soccer specifically have a rivalry. But El Salvador doesn't because they have a bad soccer team. Like they just
Right.
do. They're getting better. They're recruiting a lot of like USA born El Salvadorians.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're getting better because
Right.
they're just
Because
doing
that's
that.
what Mexico is doing. That's what USA
That's
is
what
doing.
USA does overseas
Yeah.
with a lot of the military
Yeah.
like fathers and their sons that are European. That's what
Right,
they do.
right.
And then so El Salvador will get better. They'll probably make the World Cup in 2026 because the three bids, Mexico and Canada and the USA are already in, so they're gonna have at least 5 bids from CONCACAF.
You think so?
No, they are.
Five bids?
They're gonna do that because
So
USA.
that breaks it down. Oh, because they're expanding to more.
They're
it's a
expanding
bigger.
to 48. And
Yeah.
this is the thing. Like USA, Mexico, and Canada already have it because they're hosting it.
Right.
So they're gonna have like more CONCACAF bids. I think the El Salvador
Maybe
made
another
it to
3.
El Salvador made it to the final 8 in the qualifying.
Jamaica probably got in there.
Yeah, El Salvador, Jamaica, Honduras, probably
Yeah.
Costa Rica,
Costa
and
Rica.
fucking Guatemala or something. Either way, that'd be
Trinidad
sick.
Tobago.
I'll root for fucking El Salvador, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little different.
Yeah, no.
So-
Anyways, we were talking about the tournament. You know, Mexico lost, USA lost pretty badly.
Lost to the Netherlands.
Nether-
and
no,
honestly,
no,
the
yeah,
USA
Netherlands.
lost to the Netherlands. This is the thing.
3-1.
The USA had most of the possession in that game. Like they actually held the ball
They were
more.
young.
But this is the thing.
Young.
It's all about
really,
tactics.
Yeah.
It's all about tactics.
Do you keep the really quick? Just talk about USA. Do you keep the coach? Do you keep the manager? Greg Berhalter, or
This is the thing.
Greg?
Who's my other option? That's what I want to know.
You have a lot of talent. You have a lot of people coming.
I
a
will
lot
fire him if you could get like Jose Mourinho.
Probably can.
Maybe I actually would fire him if he could get Jose Mourinho or someone really good, like an international coach, like the guy who coached Germany before. Like there's like, I would fire him for other talented guys, but if we can't get those guys, I'm gonna keep him because one of the key things about international soccer or just international tournaments, like the USA in basketball, actually showed Americans how you build international teams.
Right.
Because they had Coach K building a culture.
Right.
So you have to build that culture. It's like you can't just be switching coaches. Oh, for this cycle, this guy, next cycle, another guy. It's like, no, we need a guy for 12 years. So it's like, to me, unless we can get somebody on Coach K level, like Jose Mourinho,
right,
or somebody like
Pep.
that. Guardiola. Oh my God, if we could get Guardiola, I'd like, shit, I'll do it right now. But it's like, I don't think so. So I'd rather, instead of firing him, either we'll see what
keep him, see where we are,
and keep him for the next cycle. Because it's like, that's international tournaments in any sport. You need a culture being built.
And
like,
you could see that in this World Cup. See how with Portugal, there wasn't.
That's why he benched. That's why he had the balls to bench Ronaldo because he had they won the Euros. He was the coach, and he's been building that like for a long time. So it's like and they obviously they lost to Morocco, which is crazy. First African team to ever make the semifinals.
Crazy.
But
crazy
like,
to happen, and I love it. I love to see that whole vision of I'm sorry, I didn't know his name, but forget his name. That he's there with his mom on the field. You know what I mean?
Hakimi.
Celebrating. Just a beautiful picture of what this game is, of what it brings people around. You know what I mean?
Morocco has studs, bro. They play for big clubs too. Like it's
they
not
do.
just a random team.
No, they do. But I feel like the round of 16 was great. Quarterfinals were just something crazy. Argentina, Netherlands, Croatia, Brazil.
France, England.
What a crazy game that could have gone to overtime.
Look,
if it wasn't for Harry Kane
missed that penalty, and I feel bad for him because he made the first one and he's a killer.
He could have been the leading
scorer.
scorer.
That's his teammate Hugo Lloris. They play a tandem for years, bro.
Yep.
That's like going against one of your best homies, but here we are.
And they went the same way. He just tried to lift it late.
He skied that shit.
Yeah.
He skied the fuck out of that shit. But honestly, I think the better teams won. This is the thing. The only
you had Brazil winning.
I had Brazil. Honestly, I told a lot of people to bet on Brazil. They're gonna probably be mad at me now. But here's the thing: Brazil, they're more talented than Croatia, and that goal Neymar scored was a thing of
beautiful
soccer beauty.
Beautiful.
It was honestly one of the most beautiful goals I've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just like creative. Like pass here, pass it back.
Right.
Now I'm juking you, boom, in the top corner. Like what with the weird angle.
And I feel like Brazil needed that kind of energy throughout the whole game, and I feel like they didn't have it.
They needed to respect Croatia.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like they felt like, oh, we're gonna win this game easily, and they didn't.
No, they didn't. This is the thing. If you know this is what I don't understand. It's like, as a fan, personally, and I know if you're Brazil, you probably have great game planners, good coaches, watching film. You know what I mean? Make a game plan, right? I'm assuming they do that. It's a world-class fucking team, so I'm assuming they do that. But as a fan, I already knew Croatia was going to drag them into the deep waters.
Exactly.
I just thought Brazil was going to be good enough to beat them 1-0, 2-0.
Right.
Like, straight up. Because I was like, Croatia's not going to be able to score.
No.
Because Brazil has a great defense.
Yes.
And Brazil has great creators in Neymar, Richarlison, fucking all these dudes that they got. Fucking mad dude, Vinicius Jr. Like mad dudes.
Vinicius Jr.
Like mad dudes that could do crazy shit. Like just take a game over on their own. So I'm like, that'll come. The cream will rise to the top.
And no, if they played the way they played with South Korea,
Neymar,
they would have
almost confirmed it.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I was like, when he scored that in extra time, I'm like, 1-0, easy. Brazil's gonna win. I was like, oh,
but they
I was
felt
right.
that way too.
And I think
Croatia came
exactly.
back.
They felt that way. I felt that way, but they shouldn't have felt that way.
Exactly. They should have felt, let's keep trying.
Let's keep the pressure on.
And then Croatia came back and they scored.
With a crazy deflection, by the way. off Marquinhos
Yes.
hit. Like I felt bad for him because he missed a penalty too. Like it was all bad for Marquinhos.
Yeah.
That shit came off his hip. Like,
And also Rodrigo in the beginning.
yeah, he missed one. Dude, when I
like,
saw
that one was
to me,
bad.
I was like, why are you gonna put Rodrigo on? He's 20 years old,
Right.
bro.
He's so
you
young.
gotta put
Yeah.
the big boys up
Yeah,
there.
and Neymar should have gone way earlier.
That's why
gotta bet-
Argentina,
yeah.
Messi first. You gotta put the big guy. I hate when the coaches do like, oh, we'll wait for our big dogs to the end. No, these are
No,
penalties. My big dogs gotta set the tone.
Right.
Then we'll put the young guys in. They saw the vets do it.
If we need to later on.
It's
yeah.
like no, you got to put the big guys first because it sets the tone. I feel like everybody who makes their penalties first
Right.
wins usually. It's like because it's about like mental.
Yeah.
It's like damn, now we only got 4 left, and now this young guy fucking shanked this shit.
And that's
Like,
and that's what I kind of love about this game, that it comes down to just one moment over the other.
especially when it's like real talented teams, like you saw with
Exactly.
French and England. Like it comes pretty even game. England dominated a lot of possession, but it comes down to Harry Kane missed a penalty.
That the last foul by Teo
Rashford.
Hernandez.
And yeah, you're talking about the Croatia and
No, France.
France, and then
England.
when Rashford skied that free kick,
Yes, I think. Because he Rashford did.
he didn't sky. It went right over. Above the
exactly.
post. Like,
Yeah.
That should have been a goal, okay.
No, but that should have been a red card. I feel like that should have been a yellow card earlier. Like they just said penalty and then waited for the English players to like fight about it, and then yellow card comes. Nah,
This is the thing. It's crazy because like every ref is different. Because that Netherlands Holland game, mad cards just everywhere. Cards, yellows all around. I'm surprised no one got ejected with a red because like that ref was just like throwing these cards.
Right.
It's crazy. Honestly, right now,
I don't know.
Right now we got France, Morocco
Right.
on Wednesday, and then we got Argentina, Croatia on Tuesday.
It's fucked up that I'm. So my pick was France. I feel like France is going all the way to the finals at least.
I want Argentina, France in the finals.
That'd be dope.
Fuck it, Argentina.
Can you imagine
Argentina win this
Croatia,
shit.
France, to repeat the 2018 World Cup
I
finals?
I could see it happening, but I don't see Croatia beating France. I could see
You mean-
Argentina beating France.
Okay, but you could see Croatia beating Argentina.
It could happen, yeah. Argentina,
penalties.
Croatia's crazy. Croatia will, like I said with Brazil, they'll drag you into the deep waters, and you're gonna have to fucking beat them. They're not gonna lose. You're gonna have to beat them, like 100%. They're gonna make it tough. They're gonna make it rough. Luka Modric to the midfield is just a fucking general.
This guy is like 80 years old and still out there.
Ageless.
You know
he's
what I
been
mean?
in Real Madrid for like 10 years, bro.
Did you guys see? Sorry, it's totally random. Did you guys see that lady or that old grandma that was pulled out of the ground in like the Dominican
I saw
Republic,
that.
and she just looks perfectly like well cut together?
I mean,
sorry,
as long as a corpse.
that's
can
not
be
that's
held
not
together.
Luka Modric,
You're comparing Luka Modric to a Dominican corpse, bro.
and he's in the World Cup semifinals.
No, Luka Modric is a fucking, honestly, probably the best midfielder of his generation.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
honestly, Luka Modric is a magician. That's why fucking. Imagine the midfield that Real Madrid has. It's Luka Modric, Casemiro, not anymore, but he left, and Toni Kroos. Like, what? They got the best midfielders in the game. That's why they won 5 Champions Leagues.
Who they got in front of that? Vinicius Jr.
Now Vinicius Jr. and
He's
fucking, they used to have Ronaldo, which is insane,
Right.
And then now, Vinicius Jr. and I don't know who the other forward is, honestly. Now they have a lot of dudes.
Hazard.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Hazard doesn't get no time there.
Right.
He
doesn't.
He got
hurt.
hurt.
But yeah, no, it's awesome that it's been that.
So who do you got right now? You think France is gonna win it out?
France is still going the way that they've been playing. They got Giroud playing
Griezmann.
like we're saying Giroud and Griezmann are just
Vets.
your average vets guys on a normal club level, but you put them in a national setting,
Super Saiyan.
just
And
going
then
crazy.
they got low key a hot take. I don't even think it's a hot take. Best player in the world, Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, Kylian Mbappe, the best player, going to Real Madrid
Soon,
this summer.
yeah, book that.
For sure.
Book that. That's happening.
Put that in a bet right now.
Yeah,
Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid this summer, for sure.
Put that in the stone. But you know what? I'm going to be a little crazy. Argentina, let's go.
Argentina want to take it all.
I want America. I want the continent to win something.
You know what? Messi finally can shut up those
and
haters.
he could be the GOAT for sure. If he wins the World Cup, he's undisputedly the GOAT.
You know, it's been a good podcast. I feel like it's a good place to stop here.
Put a pin in it.
Thank you guys for following along with us. Thank you guys for following us on Instagram, on YouTube, we'll be back.
Check
on
out
Twitter,
the YouTube Shorts.
on TikTok, the YouTube Shorts. Exactly. Hit us up there. Like it.
TikToks.
Subscribe. TikTok. Tell your friends. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff Pena, aka OFS. We out here, baby. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jesus, man. We love y'all, man. Peace.
Dude.
That was good.